Hi students, today I'm going to talk about the chapter percentage. And if you ask me which is the most important chapter from class 5 to class 8, I would say this is the chapter. So let's get into the basics. So when do you get first exposure to the percentage? I think in school. So when you write an exam, right, and the total marks, for example, is 100 and you score 90, then the teacher gives you a percentage, say 90%. She writes a percentage on the right hand side. But not all exams are out of 100 marks. Sometimes the exams are of 50 marks. And suppose you score 40, then the teacher writes a percentage. In some of the exams, in the smaller ones, maybe the class test, you could be scored on say 25. And if you write, say, and if you get a score of 20, then also the teacher gives you a percentage, and so forth. Even there can be a small test, maybe a dictation out of 10 marks. And suppose you score 9, and there is a percentage. Now, what does this mean? Basically, when you are scoring out of 100, the number itself is the percentage, as you can see. Why? Because the word percentage itself has got the word called cent, and cent means century. Cent means century. And century is what? Either 100 years, or it can be 100 marks, or it can be 100 runs. It can be anything. But century means 100. So which means that if I have to calculate percentage, then I have to bring the denominator to 100. Now, let me take, for example, 40 upon 50. What is the percentage? Is it a 40%? No. What we have to do is that we have to convert the denominator into 100. Now, if I have to convert the denominator into 100, as we studied in the last video, we multiply by 2 in the denominator and 2 in the numerator. Now, what do we get? We get 80 upon 100. Now, can we say the percentage 80 is 80%? Yes, the percentage is 80% because now it is out of 100. Similarly, in this case, we have denominator 25. We have to convert it into 100. So 25, if we multiply 4, I get denominator 100. But then I'll also have to multiply 4 in the numerator. Now what is the score? This becomes 80 upon 100. So what is the percentage now? 80%. Let me take this also, 9 by 10. So how do we convert 10 into 100? Simply 10 into 10. But I'll have to immediately multiply 10 in the numerator to keep the fraction same. This becomes 90 upon 100. And so my percentage becomes 90%. This is what the meaning of percentage is. I can give one more example. Supposing it is a competitive exam and the total marks is 200. Now, if you get, say, 160, then how do we calculate? Again, the rule never changes. What do we do to the denominator? We bring it to 100. What should I do? 200 divided by 2. That makes it 100. But then in that case, I'll have to divide the numerator also by 2. So what is the answer? 80 upon 100. And this is what percentage is, 80%. This is one way of understanding the percentage. Second way of understanding the percentage is that supposing your marks are, say, 40 upon 80. Now I have to convert it into percentage. But I know this is half. In the simplified version, this is half. Or in the simplest form, this is half. 0, 0 gone, 4 2s are 8, so this is half. Now, what is half of total percentage? What is the total percentage? 100%. At the max, what you can get is 100%. So what is half of 100%? Is 50%. So first find out what is the fraction. Anything. It can be, say, 15 upon 20. Let me make it a simplified fraction. 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20. So this fraction is nothing but 3 by 4. Now 3 by 4 of what percentage? What is the total percentage? The total percentage is 100%. So 3 by 4 of 100 would be how much? 25 into 3, which is 75%. So if you will go into these basics, then only you will be able to understand what the percentage means. I hope you liked it. Let's meet in the next video.